have a dream venue to play?
Kane's Ballroom in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is where I'm from. I grew up, that was my first concert. It's such a legendary venue in Tulsa that lucky to get to play there when I do. Howdy folks, this is Kaitlin Butts, and this is You Ain't Gotta Die to Be Dead to Me.
Well, my mama taught me when I was a girl, if a man is a problem, take him out of your world.
I've been singing since I was 5 years old. I have loved being on stage and getting to perform. I had an overinflated sense of confidence as a kid, so I feel like it's always kind of been in me, of like wanting to do it and knowing that I could sing artists like the Chicks, sing the Wreckers, Avril Lavigne, and I think seeing other women on stage singing their own songs and playing their own instruments as a young girl was really pivotal, and seeing that made me know that I wanted to be that. And as I grew older, learning that I could do it as a profession and not having to be just like a huge arena artist like Carrie Underwood or Miranda Lambert, and there's this whole middle ground of people who make a great living doing what I love. So that's about whenever I was like, okay, I could do this for real.
You ain't gotta die to be dead to me. You ain't gotta die to be dead to me.
Roadrunner, the album, in the year of 2020, we didn't have really much else to do but watch movies. My husband, one night, he made the mistake of saying that he had never seen a musical growing up. And I was like, well, boy, do we have time. And I grew up doing musical theater, so I was so excited to show him something that is such a big part of my life and what has made me into who I am. And I started with Chicago and then moved on to Oklahoma, which is where I'm from. And as I'm rewatching it, I start to realize I have songs that might pair well with the visuals from the movie. I was like, I'm gonna recreate Oklahoma the musical and see what those songs would sound like in today's world and in the country music space. And so I had some that kind of already paired well with it, and then I just started writing to it, and now we have a 17-track thing for it.
Pushing up daisies up through concrete. No, you ain't gotta die to be dead to me. No, you don't.
We've done a lot of stuff. It's kind of hard to remember all the great things. I was in Rolling Stone magazine. The actual magazine, like having that doesn't feel real to me. We played between 150 and 160 shows this year. I got to play Lollapalooza. I have a duet with one of my favorite bands, Midland, that came out this year. We've toured the UK. We went to Spain this year and played to a huge crowd. It was so cool. I've never been to some of these places, and so I was very, very nervous. You know, I've played to empty rooms before. Now to go somewhere that I've never been and to have people buy a ticket that are complete strangers that will show up for me and sing the songs back, it's pretty incredible. All the songs that I've written alone in my room, you know, people have connected with and get to hug everybody. It's an incredible feeling. I kind of checked off a lot this year. It's really incredible to get to check off so many cool things where you don't even know where you want to go next. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Oh, here is your first and your final warning. There won't be no car wrecks or rat poisoning, although I've thought about it.
We're just going to continue to push off of this album and definitely tour off of it more. I hope that next year I have a little bit more time off in between to rest and take care of myself so that, you know, I can give everybody all I got. The little girl in me that did musical theater would be thinking, hell yeah. I'm bringing in and pulling things that have made me since I was a kid. And so I think she'd be really stoked to be able to do all the things that she loves.
Clip your toenails and get gangrene. No, you ain't gotta die to be dead to me. No, you don't. Bye.